Edward Snowden is a wanted man. He's already leaked information about the government tracking America's phone records, but U.S. officials don't know how much other classified information he has.
So how will intelligence officials track him down and get him? Senior correspondent John Miller is a former assistant FBI director. John, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. You know, it's always interesting when we see art imitate life, but sometimes it's more interesting when life imitates art. The hunt to track and capture the NSA computer expert who stole government secrets may make you ask, haven't I seen this picture before?
In the 1998 film Enemy of the State, Will Smith played a man who had something the NSA wanted, and the movie gave a dark portrayal.
You have something they want! I don't have anything!
Of how phones, GPS, and computers all betrayed him by tracking his movements for rogue government agents. They were trying to protect the secrets of a sweeping illegal surveillance program targeting Americans.
He's out of the stairwell on 17. Go to 17.
The movie, of course, was fiction, but it played on the fears of a state-run surveillance program turned against its own citizens.
Well, I, sitting at my desk, certainly had the authorities to wiretap anyone, from you or your accountant to a federal judge to even the president if I had a personal email.
Ed Snowden, the NSA contractor who left the agency's Hawaii base with a bag full of the NSA's most closely guarded secrets, has exposed programs that he claims violates Americans' privacy. He was last seen in this interview in a Hong Kong hotel room.
You can't come forward against the world's most powerful intelligence agencies and be completely free from risk, because they're such powerful adversaries that no one can meaningfully oppose them. If they want to get you, they'll get you in time.
Snowden has checked out of his hotel in Hong Kong, but at the NSA's headquarters in Fort Meade, Maryland, they were backtracking through Snowden's computer accesses to see what other secrets he may have left with and how much damage he could still do. Don Borelli was with the FBI before joining the Soufan Group, a private intelligence company.
There's an FBI legal attaché in Hong Kong. There's no doubt that that person is making contact with his or her counterparts with the security service, say, look, this is our plan. This is what we want to do. We want to keep tabs on this guy. We want to know what you know.
As a man on the run, Snowden may present special challenges. Having worked at the NSA as a contractor in computer security, and he claims the CIA overseas, he could use the tradecraft he learned against the very institutions that taught him.
The information that he has disclosed is the highest level of national security and has the potential to cause exceptionally grave danger. In addition, we don't know what other information he has with him and would disclose in public or disclose in private to our enemies.
And there's another possibility. Other nations, like China or the Russians, that might be more than willing to offer an American on the run a new home.
If he manages to slip through the net and gets on the run, then it'll be a good old-fashioned manhunt for as long as it takes to catch him.
A good old-fashioned manhunt, they say. I mean...
Okay, so right now, it's not a good old-fashioned manhunt. Right now, I would say if you were around Ed Snowden right now, you would see that there's probably some other people around him right now.
That's an interesting point. There are other people around him that are helping him, plus he knows how they go about this because of what he has access to?
I think the way this would go is, if I was the FBI agent assigned to the FBI's legal attaché in Hong Kong while this was spinning up, headquarters would be on to me saying, make some informal calls to your counterparts in Hong Kong and make sure they acquire this guy. Where is he? Get eyes on that they're watching him, and make sure that while we work through these charges, and we can have those by Wednesday, maybe Thursday, that they don't lose him. And that's probably pretty close to what's unfolded.
We know that there have been 4 slides disclosed, but there are some 40 other slides that he had that the Washington Post and perhaps the Guardian has seen. What's the status of that, and will those come out?
So there's a 41 slide deck. The Washington Post has 4. We've seen those in the paper. The Guardian has published some different slides and some the same. But there's the wild card of what's in the rest of that presentation. Now, the Washington Post has run that by the U.S. government and said what in here could do damage to be responsible. We still have to cover the story, but, you know, what would do damage that we would be asked to hold back? And that conversation goes on. Less so, we are told, with The Guardian. And that doesn't tell us what else Snowden may be walking around with in his bag or in his head.
That's the point. Are they worried more about what he hasn't disclosed than what he has disclosed?
That is certainly a consideration, and where he is. So Hong Kong's attached to mainland China, and there's certainly a government-to-government relationship there. I mean, they're semi-autonomous, but not totally autonomous. Are the Chinese looking at Snowden right now and saying, why don't you come across the line and stay here with us? You're looking for asylum. The Russians have already, it's been published, made that in treaty.
Yeah.
So what you're looking at
He can
here,
dine out anywhere, can he?
I mean, we're watching the mechanics of justice turn here. They're trying to crank out a federal complaint with charges and ask the guys in Hong Kong, all right, acquire him, lock him up, extradite him. But in the meantime, a lot of other people and a lot of other governments are thinking about this right now, saying, gee, wouldn't it be nice to meet this guy and pick his brain?
Yeah, I mean, fascinating. There's so much to talk about here. John Miller, thank you.